Pasulka, IB Masters Learning Center and IBMasters.com. And today we're going to look at the sixth question for this digital SAT Test 1. And the question reads, according to the test, what is true about Eleanor? We're going to read the passage of the following text is from Jane Austen's 1811 novel, Sense and Sensibility. Eleanor lives with her younger sisters and her mother, Mrs. Dashwood. Eleanor, the eldest daughter, whose advice was so effectual, possessed of a strength of understanding and coolness of judgment which qualified her, though only 19, to be the counselor of her mother, enabled her to frequently counteract to the advantage of them all that eagerness of mind, Miss Dashwood, which must generally have led to imprudence. She had an excellent heart. Her disposition was affectionate and her feelings were strong, but she knew how to govern them. It was a knowledge which her mother had yet to learn, and which one of her sisters had resolved never to be taught. So once again, according to the test, what's true about Eleanor? Let's look at the answer choices. Answer choice A, Eleanor often argues with her mother, but fails to change her mind. It says here that she is the counselor of her mother. So if she's her mother's counselor, it sounds like she probably does change her mind. Her mother probably takes her advice. Answer choice B, Eleanor can be overly sensitive with regard to family matters. Well, if her disposition was affectionate and her feelings were strong, you might think that she's overly sensitive, but she knew how to govern them. Them is a pronoun. Every pronoun has an antecedent. Well, there's two antecedents here because it's plural, and she's able to govern her affection and her feelings, so she's not led by emotion. She thinks about stuff. So she is not overly sensitive with family matters. Answer choice C, Eleanor thinks her mother is a bad role model. And it says that Miss Dashwood has an eagerness of mind, which generally would have led to imprudence, meaning she's not making the best decisions about her future. But nowhere does it say that Eleanor thinks her mother is a bad role model, although she herself does advise her mother. Answer choice D looks like it's the best answer here. Eleanor is remarkably mature for her age. So it says in the first sentence of the paragraph, her advice is so effectual and she understands and she has this coolness of judgment, and even though she's only 19, she counsels her mother. So if she's only 19, what's emphasized there is that she counsels her mother at quite a young age. She's remarkably mature for her age. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has difficulty with these types of questions, reading comprehension. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to share a video on it. Click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Check out our 1 minute video on TikTok. Have a great day.